What's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video I'm going to be playing Drill Cycle. It's been such a long time since I've made a video on Drill Cycle, and believe it or not, it's actually still viable and pretty decent if played correctly, because this deck has a ton of counters to the Royal Hogs, which there's a lot of in this meta, that Royal Hog Cycle deck with the Archer Queen. I mean, you got the Valkyrie, you got the Fireball, and the Bomber, which are all so good against Royal Hogs, and the Fire Spirit too. And then there's a lot of things like Mega Knight and P.E.K.K.A. right now, which is why the Inferno is so good in this deck. And even though there's a lot of Lightning, and you could argue that Lightning is a good reset to the Inferno, at least the Inferno stays alive a little longer, whereas if you have Tesla in the deck, it just goes down immediately after being lightninged. And then the Drill and the Wall Breakers are just insane pressure, and overall, it just annoys your opponent. You can constantly pressure them, and eventually they'll not be able to defend and keep up with your cycles. So if you guys would like to support me, you can use my creator code BOSS in any Supercell game. Really do appreciate that. And yeah, with that being said, we're 8-1 right now in this Grand Challenge, and we'll try to get the 12 wins. Alright, so here we go in our first match here. So let's see if he's going to do anything. Not a great starting hand, because we don't have Drill or Wall Breakers in rotation. He's just going to start with a Hog. I don't know how that Hog got a shot. The Valkyrie didn't swing. So he gets one Hog hit, but I guess it's alright because we, have a counter push, and he has to kind of overspend a little bit here. Fireball to... It's actually going to push the Queen in the opposite lane, which I guess is a good thing, because now I don't have to really worry about it as much, but he is going to support it looks like, so I guess I do have to actually. Inferno's going to be good here. He might get the Queen ability back. Okay, no he doesn't, so we're fine. If he has the Valkyrie, that could be a little bit of a problem, because Valkyrie is very good against the Drill, and this guy's just spamming the laughing emote. I'm not entirely sure why, but I guess he's finding something funny that I'm unaware of. So I'm going to send in the Drill. We're going to go Wall Breakers behind, see how much damage we can get. He's got the mini P.E.K.K.A., so it looks like he doesn't have the Valkyrie, and one of the Wall Breakers does end up connecting, and because he just used his log, I guess we can go for guards, and then have the Inferno ready for his Hog Rider if he ends up playing it. Okay, he's just going to Earthquake that, which means he won't have it available for the Inferno, so I'm a little, confused why he did that. I feel like he would have been better saving it for the Inferno, but maybe, he doesn't plan on sending in a Hog soon anyways. But I'm going to go Drill, and yeah, we're going to be applying a ton of pressure with the Drills, because now that I know he doesn't have Valkyrie, he doesn't have a suitable counter to it, I would say, so that's really good news for us. We're going to go Valkyrie here, and I think he's probably going to go Hog with the Archer Queen. I don't know, I guess we'll find out. I'm going to go Guards to protect the Valkyrie, and it's going to force a log out of him, which is fine with me, I would say. He goes for the ability, got Bomber ready, and there is the Hog Rider. I had a feeling he was going to play it. So we're going to go ahead and go Drill here, and then we're going to go for Wall Breakers because his log is out of rotation. He might be able to get back to it. I think he is back to it now, actually, yeah, but we'll still get a little bit of chip damage from the Goblins. Yeah, we even get another hit there. The Drill, it's just guaranteed damage every time, right? Like, even if you don't get a ton, you're always getting a little bit just from the Drill itself being deployed, which is super, helpful. So we're going to pressure here. This time I'm probably going to Fireball with the Drill if he gives us value. If not, then I'm not. Okay, look, we're still going to get a ton of damage, even though I didn't Fireball that away, because he just didn't have anything to counter it. Snowball comes in late, and wow, that was a lot of damage. We're going to be relentless with the pressure here. Drill coming in on top of his tower, and now I'm going to Fireball to hit if he drops something. Well, he does, but not right on top of the Drill, and yeah, things are not looking good for him, and the laughing emote is nowhere to be seen right now. Maybe this guy is a little bit realizing he's in for a little bit more trouble than he expected, so he's no longer feeling, just the joy of, laughter anymore, I guess. I guess we'll see. So Fireball coming in, and that is going to do it. You can see no good counter to the Drill. He's going to give us the good luck. I guess I'll give him the good luck, too. I don't know if he was being sarcastic with his good luck. Sometimes people just, do that. I mean, let's not overthink the emote usage too much here. But anyway, in our next match here, so he's going to give us the wow. We'll go ahead and give him the good luck. We're going to start with Split Wall Breakers immediately. Very good starting play. You can also go Drill first play, but it's probably a little riskier, and there's no need to do that. I will go ahead and do it now, though. Fire Spirit, just to distract these two Skelly Drags, and he's got the Skeleton King. So Skeleton King is a solid counter to the Drill because it can't be pushed back with a Fireball. Luckily, he does have Skeleton Dragons, which I feel like aren't very good in this matchup for him because Fireball just wipes them out, and I just think in general they're pretty weak. We're going to guards here, and yeah, Mega Minion, Skeleton King, so it's probably a graveyard deck if I had to, you know, take a guess at what he's using. Wall Breaker's coming in, and Tombstone in response, so yeah, it probably is graveyard. This is a good time to send in Drill because he doesn't have his... he didn't have the Skeleton King in rotation. I mean, he got back to it after playing the Miner, but when I sent it in, he didn't, and as a result, we got a pretty good amount of damage, I would say. So that's definitely a Fireball. I'm probably going to send in Wall Breakers behind this Valkyrie because he doesn't have his... well, does he even have enough Elixir to play the Tombstone? No, he doesn't. Nice. So that worked out perfectly, because I was going to say he didn't even have it in cycle, but then when he dropped that Mega Minion, he didn't have the Elixir. So it actually worked both ways. Even if he didn't drop that Mega Minion, Tombstone wasn't in hand, so I don't know what he would have done. He probably still would have played the Mega Minion, but in both situations, the Wall Breakers would have connected, as you saw. So an incredible start to this game, and this deck punishes really, really hard in single Elixir, as you can tell. Especially when you're against a heavier deck, and I don't know why this guy has Miner Skeleton King. I'm very confused. It's Lava. I don't know why I didn't realize that. I guess it's just based off of what he's played so far. But yeah, we have a pretty good matchup, I would say, due to us having the Inferno Tower, and this is another matchup where you're going to love having the Inferno Tower. Like any kind of heavier deck, it's just so helpful, and really they have like almost no chance of breaking through unless you mess up. Like, we have such an incredible matchup here. Really, there shouldn't be any way for him to reach our tower, at least with the Lava Hound. I mean, if anything, it would be with his, like, swarms and stuff, but even that, I mean, we have Fireball for, so we just have, like, everything we could possibly ask for. He's even calling the good game. He knows it, and yeah, I kind of know it at this point too. Just need a little bit more chip damage with the Drill, and we do get that. That's going to be in Fireball range, and yeah, that is a very easy matchup. Thanks to the Inferno, Tesla would have been a lot worse in this matchup. Would have been so much harder to defend the Lava Hound pushes, and yeah, just not really much that guy could do. So, you know, just great deck for Lava Hound, and Lava is just kind of struggling this meta already due to the Archer Queen, so there's not a whole lot of it to begin with, but that Skeleton King variant he was using is probably the best variation right now. So in our third match here of the video, going to give him good luck and see if he wants to... Okay, he's going to go Dark Goblin first play. We'll just guards in response. Good reaction time there. I'll take it. And he's going to go Bandit. So if he's got Dark Goblin and Bandit, it's likely going to be some kind of, yeah, spam deck. And right as I say that, there's the spam with the Skeleton Barrel. Question is, does he have like a Valkyrie? I don't really know. That was an aggressive Fireball, so we're surely going to go in here, pressure really hard. We're probably going to get some damage. I don't know how much, but yeah. Well, there you go. There you go. Yep. Like I already said in the last game, this deck is just, if there's any deck in the game that I would want to have when I want to pressure really hard in single elixir, this is the #1 deck, just because people just don't like Drill, and oftentimes people freak out when they see a Drill with wall breakers, and it's so easy to mess up your defense against it, and you kind of saw that right there. He didn't know what to do, and he just kind of got overwhelmed, and it was really just my first push of the game, and we already took over half of his tower. That's just kind of ridiculous, but that's very common with this deck. So I think I'm going to try to make the smart decision here of fireballing the Skeleton Barrels, so that way I have my Valkyrie available for the recruits. A little bit of an overcommitment there on defense, but I'm not too worried because of this huge lead we have. I feel like it was a good call. I didn't want to take my chances and, you know, take a ton of damage from either the recruits or the Skeleton Barrel. And Valkyrie's going to get a shot on the tower, and yeah, this is not looking good for this guy here. And it looks like he's actually got a Drill too. What incarnation is this deck? I didn't think this guy had a Drill based off of what he was playing. Like, recruits, Magic Archer Drill, this guy has a pretty toxic deck. I mean, mine's kind of toxic too, I guess, but his is like even more toxic. It's like a more toxic variation of drill. We certainly have, and he's got Skeleton Barrel too, very strange drill deck. We certainly have matchup though, because we have so many counters to his drill, and on the other hand, I feel like he doesn't really have a lot of counters. He mostly just has the, well, not a lot. He doesn't, I guess he really doesn't have a lot. He doesn't have any splash card besides the Bar Barrel, whereas I have the Valkyrie and the Bomber, which are like two of the best counters in the game to it, so I couldn't really, I guess, ask for, I don't know, a better drill versus drill matchup. And yeah, I have to say, last couple opponents really respectful with the, you know, the well plays and the good games, even though I have a very good matchup. You know, I don't know to talk about that, but I respect the sportsmanship, because a lot of people, when they lose, get really, really salty, like, you know, spamming the laughing emote, or like the good luck, or just, you know, having like a temper tantrum, like a little fit, you know, baby rage or whatever. But those last two guys were pretty mature about the loss, so that was, I guess, nice to see. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys when I find, hopefully, the last game. It's taking a little longer to find, so yeah, see you guys when I find it. Okay, here we go, in a match here against Skywalker. So if we win here, we do get 12-1, winning this Grand Challenge, which would be great. So we're going to go ahead and start with Drill. I would say it's the second best starting play after Wall Breakers. It just applies pressure, you know, forces your opponent to do something, and if they don't have a good counter, they have to overcommit, and this guy did overcommit. Even though he had a good counter to the Drill, he went for Zappies just to take care of that Bomber. We already dealt so much damage. So I'm an Inferno here. If he activates the ability on the Skeleton King, could be a little bit of a problem, but I have Fire Spirit and Guard, so chances are I'd be fine. We're going to immediately pressure with Wall Breakers, because if he plays something in response, the Inferno might take care of it, depending on what it is. In this case, no, because he's got the Tombstone. So if I had to guess what this is, it's probably a Graveyard deck. The first time I was wrong when I saw the Skeleton King, it wasn't Graveyard. I forgot exactly what it was, but this time I'm pretty certain it's Graveyard. I'm going to switch opposite lane here, because I don't want to really play a Valkyrie into the... Ooh, he's got two really good counters to the Drill. That's not good. He has the... I'm not liking this, guys. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Are we fine, though, if I... Huh. That was a lot better than I thought it would be. I thought I was going to lose my whole tower, but the Valkyrie is just pretty OP. By the way, do you guys think Valkyrie needs a nerf? A lot of people are saying she does, and I honestly think she could use a very small nerf, because I feel like recently, just in comparison to the Knight and kind of like other tanks, she's like just way better. The fact that she does splash, but it could also be because there's a lot of Royal Hogs in the meta. Either way, though, this is going to be a really tough match. I don't know how we're going to win this. It also doesn't help that he has arrows for the guards, so this is a very difficult matchup. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to win this. I really don't know. I think we have to rely on him probably like making a mistake or something. One Wall Breaker slips through. I think we have to pressure. Because if I over-defend, or if I keep, like, attempting to defend, it's not going to be good. And those arrows were not good, so this might be... Wait, he has a freeze? What? I was not expecting that freeze. I think this is a good game, sadly. Pretty much had everything, right? Like, Skeleton King, Valkyrie, he had arrows for the guards, and then when he froze too with the Graveyard, I just simply couldn't do anything. So we're 11-2 now. Unfortunate loss, but we still have one more chance. I'll see you guys when we find... Here we go. Found it. Alright. Hopefully we can get it. Hopefully we don't get a matchup as bad as that one. He had, like, everything he possibly could have needed, and I'm not going to complain too much. I mean, he played it, you know, as well as he needed to. I swear if we're against the same thing again, I'm going to be pretty upset. No. You can't be serious. Oh, it's Lava Hound. Nice. I thought it was the same matchup again. That would have been so bad. I thought we were playing against the exact same thing, but turns out it's Lava Hound. That's 10 times better. Is that a good thing or a bad thing that that just happened? That the flying machine... I don't know. It's hard to say because this defense is going to be a little scary, I feel like. I think I'm going to go wall breakers, actually. Well, that wasn't good. He doesn't... I think we're going to save the tower, but... Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're actually... Okay, that was a little weird. That defense was kind of sketchy, I'm not going to lie, but we're fine. Could have been worse. The Skeleton King activation by him was very good. It allowed him to take care of the Inferno, and then it didn't deal with the lava as well. So yeah, that was a good play on his end, and we definitely can try to take control of this game here. That drill is going to put us in the lead. I'm going to cycle just because I think if we can get rid of this Lava Hound, like immediately get like a nice fireball there on top of everything. Ooh. He says oops, but that tombstone was actually pretty good because it prevents me from playing... I think he can... Okay, this is... I don't know, this is going to be kind of close. Can we get the tower? I don't think we can. Yeah, he's even calling good game now, too. Wow. Okay, he played pretty well. I'm not even gonna say anything else. I'm surprised, like, because I thought lava is usually pretty easy for this deck, but and you can see exact same deck before that we kind of destroyed. Difference was single elixir was a little bit sketchy. You could tell. Single elixir is very important with this deck. You usually want to have a good lead in single elixir going into double and triple, and that wasn't the case. In fact, he was ahead at one point, and that's not the situation you want to be in, because in double and triple it's harder for you to get damage. But yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, I have nothing else to say. He played that pretty well, because I think Drill usually beats Lava Hound with Inferno. So yeah, that's going to be it. Make sure to like it if you guys did end up enjoying it, even though I didn't get the 12 win. I still think we had some good games. Last game, the guy played pretty well. The game before was a complete hard counter, so, you know, it happens. Yeah. So, 11 wins. Last Screen Challenge video, we were able to get the 12, but yeah. Sometimes we fall a little short, but that's alright. So, that's going to be it for the video. Make sure to like it if you guys did end up enjoying it. Subscribe if you guys aren't subscribed already. And thanks again. Until next time, guys.